did you do it? Admit, did you do it? Matter of fact, I actually did do it. The big question is, what did I actually do? I spent the last 4 days rebuilding my small office space into a more functional YouTube studio. I want to share with you how I did it, why I did it, and the stuff you need to do it yourself. For a rental place like this, where I'm not allowed to drill or make permanent adjustment, the solution, Manfrotto's Auto Pole. It is a little bit expensive, but it's well worth it. The reason I want to do this, except for you, is also for me. I want to increase the quality and the production value of YouTube, because I realized when I got my first camera 8 months ago, when I got the Canon M50, I love taking photos. I also love making videos. You know, that's why you probably are watching this, because you also want to get inspiration to make your studio space better. It might be your home office, it might be in your basement or in your garage. Don't worry, I'll link everything in the description that I got. Everything is from Amazon, or I bought used from the Swedish equivalent of Craigslist. This is one of the most expensive stuff, except the camera. It's a Godox VL150. It's freaking amazing. You can go in increments by 1% to control the light, which gives you perfect lighting every single time. Let me just hang this back up. The lights that come from sort of this big wall of glass is fluorescent office corridor jello crap ass lights. Can I say crap ass on YouTube? I'm probably gonna know, right? So I added some curtains to block out the lights. I got the new VL150. I got the amazing Canon R6. I also got a new microphone, the Rode NT1A with the Sapphire 6 USB. I know it's old, but it's a lot better than the thing I got. I got it used for $90. And I think that's how any small YouTuber, or for anyone that's not actually making any money off your gear, because I'm not, I have a day job, this is my passion, it's my hobby. You need to think smart. I mean, it's easy to look at some of the major people that do gear review and they show your aperture light and they have 3 of them, 4 R5 and a red and Komodo and so on. That's really expensive gear, and that's okay if you make money, but us normal mortals, we need to make do with what we have. That's why I got one VL150. It was expensive for me. It's almost $500, which is a lot for a hobby. So I got a light reflector on this side, so when the light hits me from this side, it will bounce and it will fill this side of my face. Even if it's old, rugged, I've passed 45, so I mean, I'm an old dude by now, trying to sort of share my passion with you. If I could go back in time, really back in time, to tell me when I started, I would have got the VL150 right away. The newer 660 is an okay light, but it's nothing compared to a proper Bowen mounted light. The newer 660 is positioned here. Have one as an hair or rim light, and I have one with the gel on to get a little bit of blue light in the background. You have the shelves. I fixed some lights and camera gear, and I'm actually waiting for 3 big posters of 3 of my most favorite pictures I've taken in the last 8 months. This is me, a little bit speeded, too much coffee and too much energy to what I want to share, because I think we did good, and I hope you stay to the end. See you then. So, we got coffee. We need to dismantle the entire desk. That's the desk. Let's not pull that cable. It kind of feels like a guillotine. I'm a little bit sweaty. Ooh. I'm not sure if you can tell, but well, we are actually, well, let's move this again. We're gonna cover this entire window with some great looking curtains I've bought. So it's starting to come together quite nice. The desk is clean. The curtains, look at that, are up. I put some shelves on the walls to have a nice foundation. Next step's going to be to reassemble the desk, add the monitors, add the computer, make sure that we have some really nice and tight cable management. Of course, we need to have tight cable management, right? Tomorrow is Sunday and I have full day to make sure that this is up. I will do all the electronics, the computers, the monitors, the lights, the cable management. So yeah, let's start with the monitors. So today is Sunday. I actually had a good night's sleep and it's time to start to hook everything up. Got these amazing braided cables. So I got braided. This is USB-C, I got for the audio, so I got for the HMI, so I just bought gray. It's gonna match, right? It's important with color matching. So this is actually amazing. It's like 3 meters of Velcro. It can be either white or black. So cables going here. You just roll it, and amazing cable management. And if you don't want it white, you roll it with the white side in, and it's going to be black. It's tight as hell, right? This is the way it should look, even under the desk. It's almost finished. It's starting to look really good. So yeah, that's gonna be good. I hope you enjoyed watching me putting all this together. As a final note, I wanted to share sort of my takings for this. What would I want to share with you? Make sure you can re-rig as easily and as quick as possible. If you need to put up your studio, your camera every single day, then it will make it very hard to match your shots and your angles from day to day if you're working on the same YouTube clip. I'm fairly slow, so it could take 3, 4, I mean, I spent 6 days putting this video together, and suddenly it became very easy because the camera is positioned exactly here and it will be on the same position every single day. And for me, the solution was the auto pole. I can position them in the ceiling. I don't have to move them every single day because they are positioned higher than my head, and I'm 186 centimeters tall. Even if they cost as much as $200, I think they will be like the photography, videography life investment. It will be that single item that I will keep with me for years, maybe even decades to come. I also feel that it's worth mentioning that invest in a real lighting solution from start. For me, that was a VL150 from Godot. It is an amazing light. It's in par with the Aperture 120D Mark II. Just pair it with the softbox you like. I got the 90 centimeters, the deep one, which is also very similar to the Aperture that the most sort of famous YouTubers recommend. I also think that one light with a cheap reflector, it will be good enough in a small space like this. Please don't purchase products that you don't know you will actually need. I think that's my best advice. Take one item at a time, one product at a time. Try it out. Often you realize you didn't need 2 VL150 for one small YouTube studio. I have a newer reflector for $20. And it will work equally good. I would want to have a VL150 for a hair light with a beauty dish with a raster, but for me that's in the future. I don't need it, I want it, and I think that will be my sort of end thought. You need to think about if you have to have it or if you want to have it. For me, it's been a huge pleasure actually shooting this video in a little bit of a new format. If you like this format, if you would want to see more vlog type of style, and if you want to ask me anything, if you are planning to rebuild your own office space or your own studio, put a comment below. I answer every single one. So see you next time. Peace out.